Alabama organization is trying to make sure people have healthy marriages. Healthy U Incorporated is hosting a marriage workshop this weekend. LaTanya Lindsay is here. She'll be a facilitator at the workshop, and she's going to tell us a little bit about it this morning. What a great transition we have from that segment to this segment. They're talking about great love stories and the best love stories and happily ever after with strong marriages. And that's what you want to talk about at this workshop, the keys to the strong marriage. Tell us about what this workshop is going to be all about.
Well, this workshop is going to focus in on communication styles, and we know that's a very important part of having a healthy marriage. It's also going to focus in on conflict resolution. It's going to talk about romance and how we get along with each other. It's also going to emphasize your personal value.
Now, I know people need to come out to the workshop to get all this great information, but give us a little bit of tips here this morning, just a little insight. So when you talk about different styles of communication, what does that mean?
Well, we know that everybody doesn't communicate exactly like one another, so what we do is we gather information to see what type of communicator you are, whether you're a more inward person or a more outward person. You know, some of us are very verbal, but then we have some people who are not so verbal, and we need to understand and be able to respect one another's style of communication.
Definitely, and there's always two parts to the marriage, and what you just described is kind of a little bit like my relationship with my wife. So everybody can learn from this. It's a great workshop. So that was one aspect to it. Now, if the folks want to sign up, tell us, where is this, when is this, and all that's going on?
Well, the workshop is going to be held at Restoration Church of God, and that's located at 663 Stanton Road. That's in the 36617 area. And it's going to be Saturday, June 28th. It starts at 9 a.m. And it lasts somewhere between 5 and 6 hours. We do provide lunch. And what you can also do is go to the website at jtfstraighttalk.com, and you'll find a registration form, and you can download that registration form and have it filled out prior to the workshop, or you can bring it to the workshop on the day of.
Yeah, and one of the unique things about this is I think whether you have a marriage that is struggling or whether one that is super strong, you can still benefit from being reinforced and learning and hearing different opinions and getting some tips. Don't you agree?
Of course. We've had cohabiting couples in the workshops, as well as couples who've been married over 50 years. So no matter how long you've been married or you've been engaged, or even if you're not married, this workshop is so helpful because it's based on relationships, period. So whether you're in a marriage relationship or you're single and you want to be married one day, or if you just want to have the knowledge of how to communicate respectfully with everyone that you're in relationship with, is helpful.
So important, and all that information that you mentioned as to how to sign up and register, we'll have a link to that on our website as well, so it's right there for you. Thank you so much for coming in today, LaTanya.
Thank you so much.
Good seeing you. All right, Mobile Baykeeper is trying